is a 5-match card the way to go? Recently we've seen all PLEs that can do a 5-match format. We've seen some complaints to this too, saying, "Oh, there's not enough showcasing going on. It takes too long to get there." Some people say, "I like it that way. It lets the story build." They don't need to be on the PLE if they can't make the 5 card. What do you think, Iceberg?
Well, I think sometimes less is better. I know back in the day they used to just have, you would turn on a pay per view and it'd be 2 matches. You know what I mean? I mean, we're talking like in the '80s and stuff, but it really made it a big deal. But I think we're kind of past that now, where I do like to see as much as I can, out of a pay per view and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't got to buy them anymore, right? It's on Peacock. So you're not really losing out like, you used to. Back in the day, you pay $50 for a pay per view. It's like, man, I want to see everything I can. So, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy with it.
Yeah. JT?
Uh, Less is more. I say, like, if you have like like 5 at least like very solid matches versus like someone who has like 10 to 12 matches and like half the matches are like lackluster or like even like complete shit. Like you don't want anything. Like you want more quality than more quantity. Like when it comes to like pay-per-views.
Right, I agree. Yeah, that's my take. So basically, I don't necessarily, it doesn't need to stick to 5 card, but I do like it. I'm on the side that says it gives it more time. If you can't make the 5 card, chances are your feud wasn't that good. Yes, some of them are and doesn't need to make it, but this is definitely better. And it's like maybe 6, maybe 7, but the problem is then those cards they get rushed. We see it with WrestleMania still, right? Because they have so many matches at WrestleMania. Jay and Jimmy, they blame their match on the time, right? So we see that issue with the time. I don't think they necessarily need to have longer cards. I mean, we got weekly programming. You get fucking 14 PLEs a year. Make it happen. Earn it.
Well, you know what? On the flip side of that, though, there is a lot of talent that doesn't get exposed. So I mean, less is more. I feel like, but there also is a flip side to that. There's a lot of talent that's not getting the exposure that they need. Some of the younger cards.
True.
Yeah. Now our time limit's done, but I do actually have a little part B on this, so I'm gonna give us a couple more seconds. A lot of people are saying maybe the solution to the lack of exposure opportunity is that we cut down on the ads. They say there's too much commercial time, too much segment time.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that those are time. First of all, I like the commentary, right? Obviously, we're commentating. I like the commentary, and I personally, for me, I use the ad times and segment times to go take a piss, grab a beer, roll up a J, order a pizza, talk about the previous match with your buddies. So personally, I think that time's crucial. And, I know some people watch it alone and already got their setup. So they're like, fuck it, get in the next match. And I could do that during a jobber match too. I just feel like it's not worth adding it. What do you think?
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, and like you said, I mean, it does add to like the live event feel when they start talking about, the match coming up and the storyline. They kind of lead you in. A lot of people don't watch all the SmackDowns and Raws leading up to the, to the match, so they don't really know all the important footnote, notes of the storyline. So, yeah, I guess it all works out. It just depends on how they do it. You know what I mean? If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
It's not. It's a good delicate balance, and I think those segments do catch up people, and they're kind of essential. But you're right; it's a delicate balance, and you either hit all chords or you fuck them all up.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Me personally, like I don't really mind like the ads because like it like separates it a little bit. But what I do think they should bring back is like how they used to have those like like promo packages back in the day that gets you hyped up for the matches. That's what I really miss because they don't really have enough of those anymore.
Oh yeah, no,
True.
agreed.
It's true. You only really see those on like the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But for the
Hey,
most
we
part,
need more
like,
shit like how they had like the Rock and Stone Cold WrestleMania 17.
Yeah.
Like, they need more shit like that to make you
I didn't even
ready for that.
I didn't even notice that, dude. But you're right. Now that I'm thinking about it, Money in the Bank. Did we see any promo packages?
Not that I remember that stands out to me,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good point, Jeff. I used to love those. I used to love those. I mean, that Rock and Stone Cold one's legendary, right? I mean, that one's like,
Exactly.
yeah, that one's one of the best of all time.
One I remember seeing recently is probably like at WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes and Roman. That's really
that was
like
fire.
about it.
Those Cody and Roman ones were fire.
Yeah. Did they have one for Money in the Bank between Cody and the? I can't remember now.
I don't remember.
But let's move it on though. Fuck it.
Yeah. Let's move on.
The cops are about to fucking write us a fine.
Stop! You're making me look. I don't have nothing.
Right. He's at the park. He's actually
you didn't
outside.
have drugs in your pocket, you wouldn't have to worry.
I have those at the house.
All right, so